Hello and Namaste. Welcome to this session. Sometimes you will also require to join the viewports in order to make the viewing possible in the bigger size. The two smaller viewports create a clutter on the screen. How to join that? You have already seen that option, but let me just tell you the proper way of doing the joining of the viewports. Go to the edge which you want, which is the joining edge of the two viewports you want to join. The moment you go on that edge, the cursor changes to double-sided arrow. Right click and you will get this pop-up panel of split area and join area. You have already seen what to do with the split area. Click on the join area option and now you can see that if you move your cursor on any one of the viewport, a dark grey arrow will appear on it, suggesting the direction in which the joining will happen. For example, right now the arrow is appearing on the bottom area, which means that the top area will remain and will occupy the space of the bottom area and join these two viewports. Let us click on that using the left click button, and now you see that this viewport has become a joined viewport and uses the parameters or the settings of the top. Let us try it for another way where we have two different viewports and probably you can see it in a different way. We have two viewports showing the cylinder. The top one shows the circle and the front one shows a rectangle shape. Now we want to join these two viewports because they are creating clutter for you. How can you do that? Just go to the middle line which is joining these two viewports. The cursor will change to double-sided arrow. Right click on that. You will get two options. Select join area. Now you will see this grey arrow appearing on the left hand side right now, and the moment you move your mouse on the right side, this will go to the right hand side. This means that if I click here right now, as I am doing now, the viewport on the left occupies the entire space and now it becomes the front perspective viewport. This is how you can actually join and split viewports. We have seen that Blender has multiple panels displayed at a given point in time. That can be quite a frustrating point at some level where you are trying to concentrate on some of the actions. For this, there is a simple command to maximize the viewport and avoid the clutter. The shortcut is Shift and Space bar for maximizing the viewport your mouse cursor is presently hovering on. For example, right now my mouse cursor is on the 3D viewport, and the moment I click Shift and Space bar, this becomes big in size, and at the same time the other panels are hidden so that it allows me complete access to the 3D modeling which I am doing. It can happen the same way to any other panel also you have selected. This is a toggle button, therefore it will work in the same way if you press it again and it will come back to normal. If I press Shift Spacebar, it will maximize the window. If I press Shift Spacebar again, it will minimize the window and show me other panels. Let us do it for some other panel right now. So if I move my cursor to the properties panel and I press Shift Spacebar here, you can see that the entire properties panel has become full screen now, avoiding all other views and giving me complete access to change the properties the way I want to. Like I said, it is the toggle key, so if I press Shift and Spacebar again, it will come back to where it was earlier. So this is an important shortcut to remember, please note it down. There is one more interesting viewing option in Blender which is given by default. You can create multiple viewing options depending on your requirement. However, viewing an object in 4 different views is one of the standard requirement in any of the 3D modeling softwares. Let us try doing that. Let us add one slightly different model which is kind of a trademark model of Blender. Press Shift A and the pop-up will come. Select the option called monkey here. This monkey has been there with Blender since the inception stage. Therefore, they have never given up on this monkey model. Once that monkey model is added, you can see by using your mouse this particular model from various angles. However, if you want to see how does this model look from various different angles, then you will have to do a very interesting shortcut. What is that shortcut? The shortcut allows you to see 4 different angles, namely the front, side, the top and the user perspective at the same time. This is called, since these are 4 views involved in that, the technical term for this is called quad view, and to get that quad view you have to use the shortcut Control Alt and Q. Now like I said, the Blender shortcuts are quite intuitive in nature, so for quad it becomes Q. So press Control Alt Q and now you can see that this particular model can be seen in 4 different angles at the same time. On the top left you can see the top view, on the bottom left you can see the front, on the bottom right you can see the right ortho, and on the top right you can see the user perspective. All these 4 will help you in modeling complex models like what you can see right now, the kind of monkey you have there. But it is true for any other modeling also, and which we will realize when we start into modeling. Right now just remember this shortcut, that whenever you have some complex model to follow or to edit, go to the simplest option like quad view by pressing Control Alt and Q. By the way, this keyboard combination is also a toggle option. So it means that if you press Control Alt Q again, like I am doing right now, it will come back to the initial position of the user perspective. Let me show you using the mouse. It's simple. Go to the View tab on the bottom panel of 3D view. Like third setting from the top would be Toggle Quad View. Select on that and you will see that the view got split into 4 different viewports. Again, like I said, it's a toggle thing. So if you go back to View and select Toggle Quad View again, it will come back to normal. This session we have covered interesting things about managing the viewports, and I am sure that this is going to help you while you are actually modeling newer models and different settings within the modeling, which you are going to learn in the forthcoming sessions. So keep watching these videos and keep giving your feedback on the discussion forums what we are hosting. Thank you very much.